What up, everybody? Everybody, what up? Watching the replay, we got a dope one, as always. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be working while we're working. We're going to be talking. And we'll do a little bit of work. And today, got to head to the food truck. You know, I can shoot my commercial for the food truck. And I got a good one for the day. We've been cleaning up around the joint. We have been cleaning up around these joints this past week. And get things back to the way they need to be. Getting some things back together. And so got no sound. None of y'all got sound? No sound. No sound. Nobody can hear me? I gotta do one more thing. I hear you. All right, cool. I was about to say, I'm like, hey, I can't catch a break. Can't catch a break. But we are good. We are good. So check your sound over there. Check your sound over. All right, man. Y'all know, whenever I come on the live, man, I want to give y'all something impactful. I want to give you guys something that you guys can get away from this conversation. I want to get you guys can take away from this conversation as always. And so today, I wanted to talk to you guys about one, the question I get a lot, Stan, are you still pretty? Right? And then two, about an entrepreneurial lesson, especially for those of you out there who are hustlers, like at your core, you're a serial entrepreneur. You got a lot of different things going on. You got a lot of opportunities that could make you some money. So I want to make a video, this live rather, just talking about some of that, man. I'll tell y'all some more stuff that I got going on. What's up, fam? Tell y'all some more stuff that I got on. I do have mentee meetings today, so I probably won't be live long. I think first one, Now I make long. So this right here is my spacer for my pallets, so I can easily get them to where they're supposed to be, and not have to think about it. For whatever reason, I have moved this pallet. I'm like, why? There we go. That's accurate. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. It's been a minute, but it ain't been a minute. So we back in the lab. All right, this is, I would really say, is my first time in the shop, like, this year. Crazy, I know. Crazy, I know. This is legitimately my first time, in the shop. Yeah, this is the easy way. So, every scene or stuff like that, there's other ways you can do it, but for me, this is the best, most fastest way, man. I got this little bar on here. Right, and I use my T-square, and this goes from 6 to 4-inch bar, so go from 6 to 10. Especially when you got one color, it's perfect. And then we pretty much good to go. So it's lined up straight, ready to rock. Then I got to throw some tape on it. Throw some tape around the edges. It's not a super long line. So what I probably will do is knock the back. Oh, did I tell you about the project I'm working on? Listen, if you ever wanted to screen print and you wanted to get it in and try it cheap, right? I got a new project I'm working on. It's like so new that it launches. It hasn't launched yet, but y'all my folks, so I'm gonna give y'all a little inside scoop. I partnered with Ranar, and we created these craft press kits. I don't know if I can comment on here. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. But so type it craftpresskit.com and I'll pick it. So I wanted to talk to you guys. That's not even what was on it, but that comment right there, I always wondered how you lined it up. That comment right there kind of told me that I need to tell you guys about some of the things that I know, which is, I guess it is a part of this conversation, but it's not a, but it's not at the same time. So check that out. It will be 2 different sizes. We got one size available now. It's gonna be like a definitely less than a $500 startup cost, or you can add bells and whistles depending on how you want to go about it. But we got these craft press kits. You can pick your color. I got a coin. But we developed these things to make screen printing less intimidating, more inviting. And so we're actually debuting at the show in Long Beach. It's crazy. I actually got a couple jobs I can do. So check that out if you want to check it out. Right now it's a waiting list. I got to get back in there and finish building the website. Had to do some other things first. Super fun. I think super impactful. Super fun, super impactful setup. So I got white prints, and then I got black prints. I hate when they fold shirts, right? And when they put shirts like together like this. Alright, get back on task. So we got craft press kit going down. So this is the first time I've been in the shop. I have been doing some jobs if they came in and I felt like doing them. Nothing too major, no pocket money jobs. Heat pressing at the house. As you guys know, I did embroidery at the house through the holidays. Kind of stopped doing all shirt orders. And then, yeah, kind of stopped doing all shirt orders. Now, so today, as I said, this last week, we've been cleaning up. We literally had to come back, get rid of the carpet, clean up. We had some mold, a little bit of mold in some places, a couple leaks. Really, this thing was like a ghost town. And I planned on. Make sure I got everything. I need some water. I need a water. 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 Has everybody on here heard me talk about the food truck? Now let me know. Ooh. All right, now I got some wind. All right, so I have been away for quite some time now, right? And what I've been working on, I thought I was going to take a 2-month, literally thought it was going to be a 2-month hiatus. But it ended up being up until 6 full months. So July, I was kind of good to go and ready to rock on the side of the business. Took me way longer than I expected, as everything does when it comes to entrepreneurship, right? So I'm telling you guys this stuff, because y'all my homies, and I want to understand what this life is like. You know what I mean? I want you to have a real understanding of whatever you're after. You can define it, but you're gonna have to work, and things aren't gonna go the way that you intended and planned out, and get it going, right? And so I did the opposite. I didn't take a break, right? There was points in times where I was like, fuck, I would much rather just get a job. I just much rather, I just want to, I like damn near, I applied for some jobs. I had an offer, it was just one of those things where I was like, I really don't want a job. I enjoy it, but I did want a break. And so it's it'd be cool to just get a paycheck that comes in and you going about your business. You know what I mean? It'd be cool to do that. But, at my heart of hearts, yeah, I ain't one of them, right? Even I started coaching football and all that. Nonetheless, I didn't take a break. What I actually was doing was I was perfecting the other parts of this. There were things in business that I had to get going in the manner that I need. I learned some things. I need to go to school. I went to school. I thought I was going to graduate in 2 months, and it ended up taking me 6 months. And I wouldn't even say I wouldn't even say I graduated, but I passed the classes. Still a lot more to learn. I still got more classes to go get that degree in what I'm learning right now. And one of the reasons I got out of computers is I gotta do a test print. It's been so long. I gotta do a test print. I'm right back in my old ways. You know what, y'all? I'm about to knock this thing out real quick. It ain't nothing but a G baby. Let me get a test print going. And so I had to go and take some classes. I had to go sit down and learn. I had to get in front of some professors. I had to do some studying, some research, and some learning, right? And I had to take that time to perfect things with my sole purpose was starting to learn how to build a business that does not rely on me, right? And as I'm learning, I'm implementing, and I'm giving my gift in places that I can make a difference. So, brings in food truck. I make it through the print. That thing clean right there. It's gonna be a quick job. Try to be done here at 11:30. So, I went to school. I didn't go to school. I was in my locked in on the computer, training and learning what ultimately I'm going to call learn to build a business out of yourself. Because when you want to take a break, you still need to make money. And if it's not your side hustle and it's your main hustle, then you're going to be in for some trouble. There's going to be trouble if you're not bringing in revenue. Right? It's going to be trouble if you're not bringing in revenue. So, I didn't go to school, but I went to church. All right. So, in this grind that you, the ultimate thing that I want you guys to know that when you're building a business, you gotta build a business that's going to support what it is that you're after, help you achieve whatever goal it is. If your goal is to have extra cash and fulfill that goal, if your goal is to leave your job, then you gotta build a business that's to fulfill your job. The more detailed you are, the more down in the future you can look, and you can say, I want to build $1 million business. I'm not saying that building $1 million business isn't hard, guys, right? And this is what I've learned over the last years. It's just about repetition. I call it retention-based marketing, right? Growing communities around products and things that you do and you provide, and continue to grow revenue in that manner. So it's not hard, it's very strategic. Like, I look back, like, I wouldn't from making $100,000 when I got started making shirts in entrepreneurship. It wasn't the goal. I didn't fathom thinking about it, right? But that seems to be a big number in everybody's head. And today, right, in 25, I think that number is at $250,000 now. It's not at $100,000. $100,000 now is like $250,000 now versus before when we originally see that number. It's like $250,000. The lifestyle comes at $250,000 the way things are now, right? And then you start to not have to, in a simple everyday life, you start to not to have to think about the little things. You don't have to look at price tags. You want to get up and go. You can get up and go if you have that level, right? I would say on a come up, I used to want to make $100K until my bills was $100K. Right? So others are gonna come into place, and that's just a small stepping stone. What I'm trying to help you guys do is put it in perspective. What up? Yeah, it's AC. Where's my other phone? This AC is that first print just came on. You're knocked them out. What's the old deal? I don't feel it. What, the back? Yeah. Where the rest of them? I'm like looking at it.
No, yo, when I look myself, so this one came straight from Shockaway.
Okay. So that's some drop shit.
Yeah, so that's what it was, the drop shit. And then I'm like, yo, like if them shits don't get here on time, and then this guy don't want them no more, those I cannot return.
Yeah.
Cause came straight from over there. I'm gonna be, yo, what the fuck am I going?
When you gotta get them by?
Huh?
When get them by?
So the show is Saturday. Yeah, no, I'm good now because they're here, but I didn't know when they were gonna be here. So, but so I'm doing like string bags and fucking water bottles too. But those are like almost done. That's what I've been dealing with at home.
Doing the decal on it.
Yeah.
You should have just got UV stickers.
You do those?
Look on the table in there.
You do those too?
Yeah, we get you right. Come on, everything. Oh, marathon is back up, y'all. Marathon is back up running. It's gonna be running smoother and faster than ever. So don't worry about that, right? If you was a marathon shopper, I shut it down. We back 1,000%. You got so much stuff. You just work behind the scenes on stuff. You see them?
Yeah,
And you can get full color out of it and charge them extra.
but
I know, I'm just saying.
design
I'm just saying for other stuff that you do. I wouldn't dare do a beer bottle before that. I'm like, hell no, I ain't doing no decal line. No decal line.
How long those take? With the print those?
Probably have 2 days a day.
So if I were to get those from you, would I get time?
More?
For Friday? No, the stickers though.
Probably not now.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, that's fine.
Next time.
No, that's.
Nah,
Well, you know, since I'm here, look. If I got the time to get them, then I get them. But yeah.
I'm not, bro. I ain't trying to live in that rush lifestyle no more. I'm like, I'm taking the chill pill. Bro, I'm trying to work smarter, not harder, dog.
This is what you this way.
Of course, always doing good stuff. That's one thing gonna change. I'm gonna eat good, I'm gonna drink good, and I'm gonna enjoy it, whatever it is that's going on. But I ain't doing all that rush stuff. Like, I'm like,
No, I mean, it was just me and work and like, that's what about this like 2-3 weeks ago.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I got the show and this, and I'm like, yo, I need like
That's the thing.
some streetwear shirts and yeah.
That's the thing, bro. Like, even all of that back and forth, and you just gotta be smarter about it. And like, but you gotta get help. You gotta get help. Like, I told my girl, I'm like, listen, you gotta step up. Like, I can't do everything, man. I just can't. Huh? Well, yeah, but it may be somebody else. I'm trying to get my sister to do production. She can do everything but screen print. I can teach her how to screen print hard. So I'm just like, I can't sustain it with me being the person to do everything. I had to sit back. That's why this is my first week back in. Like, I cleaned up, like I said, mold. I had to get rid of the carpet. Like, all of that came in, cleaned up. Still got a little bit to do, but it was bad in this joint. I gotta focus on the other side of the business. I gotta build something that's gonna work without me in a way, right? And so I'm eventually gonna be a VA for the moment. I taught her last year, like, no, you gotta step up. You give me these emails, and respond to you, hit me, and send me the message. Like, you gotta be the assistant, because if I gotta do production, not to mention consult, I got all these other projects I got going on. It's like something's gonna lack. You know what I mean? And so if I can get somebody here for production, I got my guy, he come clean screens and everything like that. If I can get my guy, if I can get somebody here for production, then it's the stop. Because last year was a big year. I was on pace to step it up. But like, yeah, we got it.
Last year the truck was good for me.
Well, the truck always gonna be good. It's always gonna be good. Sure, and you working for somebody else doing it.
Yeah.
But you have your own truck, it get better.
See, right now I'm not diesel, insurance, truck, none of that.
Yeah.
I'm still making 6 figures. I just made 6 figures back.
Yeah.
Not having to pay none of that.
I understand.
So.
But 6, you turned into 6.5.
Yeah.
You know, but it depends on the direction you use. You can go to the t-shirt business too. You got enough work, bro. If you was organized, you got enough going that you could do that on this side. But you're not giving it the time and attention. It's different, bro. I'm gonna lie. That's what I was talking about this morning. It's like, bro, I had to sit back and like, yo, you can't do it. But now we get up to going like this next 16 months, I'm about to go crazy. But smart, like smart. Now, so I just sat back and I got everything to the point where I can run all my little different things that I got going and then run without me. And then I only show up where I need to, which is actually ends up being less time. It's gonna be in less time. So that's where I'm at with it right now, man. We're gonna run it up.
You still here in the afternoon? You want me to swim by? I'll swim by.
Yeah, I gotta go to the food truck for a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna get them done today. So, alright,
Let me know. I'll come by.
yeah.
Alright, bro.
Alright. Alright, man. Something got some ink on it. I didn't design this. Actually, this is a print job for him. This is where working together come into play. Something got ink on it. Not gonna be a big problem. It's not a big problem, but if I don't find it, it is definitely gonna be a big problem. I don't know where it could be. My fault, y'all. That's stuff like that is stuff that you gotta get out of the way right away. Alright, but I don't know where I was in the conversation with you guys now. But basically, I thought I was gonna spend 2 months to set something up, and it ended up taking me 6 full months. So all the way July before it was ready. Key to it all is, bro, guys, some of you guys out there, you just need guidance. You got everything, you know how to do everything, you just need guidance. And I needed guidance. Sometimes I had a conversation the other day, and I already know everything I needed to do this one project that I'm working on. But I said, yo, bro, I can't get the list done. It's overwhelming me. The list is so long. Bro, I got a month. What's the 3 things that you would do if you were in my shoes, man? I need somebody to guide me. Somebody that I had guided. Somebody that I had guided, I needed to guess I gotta check them all. Tweak them all. Someone that I had guided, I needed to actually guide me. I needed some input from somebody else. Right? I had and that's one thing. The other side of it is I had a direction that I wanted to go, but I didn't know anything. And at that point, I needed somebody to teach me. So on this entrepreneurial journey, you need 2 things. You need to be guided, and you need to be taught. Now, if you're guided, you can go find and learn from YouTube or whatever platform or wherever you want to go to learn, you can go find the information that you need to know. So, throughout this last couple of months, I just been focused. I've been out of the shop. I've been learning what I needed to learn in order to build the business in a way that it will work without me. That's what's important to me now. Over time, as you learn and you're around people and you see things, you will start to, the print looks good. See all this ink on the bottom of the shirt. I don't know where it came from. We're gonna shoot that out, but the print looks amazing. Jada, I started my business watching you on YouTube when COVID hit. That was a beautiful time. What a time to be printing shirts. That was a beautiful time to be printing shirts, to be learning how to print shirts. One of the things we say in football and coaching is you don't know what you don't know. Right? Like, we look at kids sometimes, or even ourselves, and be like, hey, we don't know what you don't know. Like, you don't know that you don't know that. So, somebody who's been where you been, or who's worked at the level that you want to be at, is how it has to happen, right? Over the last 5 years, man, I've been able to really hone in and understand my gifts. Over the last 5 years, I've been able to really understand my gift. Not only understand it, but put it to use. I got OJT, on the job training, and working on my niche. Working on my gift. Utilizing it and giving it to other people. Companies, people, individuals, whoever will hear, whoever will listen. And my favorite part about all of this right now is that I'm getting to do it outside of the t-shirt industry. To me, that's the best part. To me, I get to prove to myself, not to anybody else, that I am everything that I say I am. That I'm capable of doing what I'm saying I'm capable of doing. And it not just being because you were a YouTuber and had a channel with some success in this following. And last year, I beat it home to you guys that there's a few things that you need to do. The very, very small things that you need in order to build a 6-figure, 7-figure business. Very few things that you need. It's not hard. 6 figures is not hard. 7 figures is not hard. Now, you trying to just go from 0 to 7 figures, that's a tough one. But if you actually create a plan that will compound over time, that you can work at, that you can strategize, and that's proven, then it's attainable. The fact that you know where you want to get to in business and in life, the fact that you know where you want to get to in itself gives you the chance and opportunity to make it happen. That to me is the kicker. That to me is the kicker. I really want to know where this ink came from. It's going to kill me inside. If y'all got any questions or anything, you can put it in the comments and we'll come check. I got feedback coming back. Is that why? I don't know if it's this mic on this phone or what. I'm gonna have to put a GoFundMe together to get a new phone. All right, I'm getting in my rhythm, yo. How you get locked in? All right, let me see. You have the charger plugged in? Nope. I don't. And better yet, I need to. Probably on like 18%. All right. What my man Marcel said. Marcel, what's happening? When screen printing with ink, is your screen higher than other colors, or it's the same height? So you just want to have some off contact. I don't even try to measure how far. I just know. I'll show you on this one. I need a gap so that it doesn't blend the edges, so that it stays crisp. You need some off contact. So not that it's higher than the other ones. I probably just have all high. So that way you don't get that blend. So through here, I would say this is. So that's the gap that I'm printing with, so that when I print, it actually goes, like the screen goes down, and as soon as it releases the pressure, it comes back up. I have a heat press, just started learning I go learning as I go from people like you, Ruka, keep and keep it. By the way, we got shirts. Is my startup. By thy breath, we got shirts. Congrats, man. Glad I can help. Glad I can help. Yeah, but Marcel, so I don't even like actually push it down. It's got some bounce right here, you can see. But the squeak is gonna do that flexing as I print it. So it's gonna go down, pop back up. That's how you keep clean lines. That's how you keep the lines very, very clean. Myself, you ain't seen me in a while, man. I told you we're gonna get you right on that the white print. We're gonna get you right. We got a meeting in 10 minutes and ending the live so we can get to that. I got another meeting today. Hopefully she come. What up, fam? I gotta get the back transparency. I need a damn film printer. I need a printer. I got a new shop up to start being built. It's gonna be fun. How do I subscribe to your channel? I don't know how to do it on the phone. Florida in the building. Florida in the building. Alright guys, so I got a Minty meeting coming up in 5 minutes. So we're gonna end this live. If you wanna work with me, one-on-one, and in the group setting, it's a link down in the description below. I got shows coming up, so if I get close to you, come meet me at a show. Let's chop it up. Love to meet you guys. I'll catch y'all in the next one.